She ghosted you, vanished like Houdini on a caffeine high, completely gone without a trace. No texts, no calls, just dead air and that sinking pit in your stomach that refuses to go away. At first, it's a brutal shock. Your mind races, replaying every moment, every word, wondering what went wrong. Maybe you convinced yourself it was just a bad day, a misunderstanding, or that she was busy. But deep down, you knew that silence was a signal, a quiet rejection that cut deeper than words. Weeks pass, maybe months. The silence becomes a part of your reality. You stop checking your phone every 10 seconds, stop obsessively refreshing your messages, trying to catch a sign of life. Slowly, you start breathing again. The grip of anxiety loosens. You lift your head, focus on your grind, your goals, your healing. You reconnect with yourself, your passions, your purpose, your growth. And then, out of nowhere, she's back. A casual, "Hey stranger," pops up on your screen like nothing happened. No apology, no explanation, just a simple message as if she'd been gone for a day and not an eternity. Your heart skips a beat, your ego twitches, part of you feels flattered, part of you feels angry. And for a second, you're tempted to fall back into the emotional trap, to respond with a flood of questions, anger or longing, to replay old conversations, to justify her return, to chase her like a gladiator charging a bear with a spoon. But wait, not this time. Because this time, you respond like a Stoic. You don't chase, you don't rage, you don't pour your heart out in a lengthy emotional essay that ends with, "I just thought you were different." That's the trap of ego, seeking validation, craving closure, desperate to be seen as wronged or misunderstood. Instead, you channel Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. You handle her return with calm, with dignity, with the certainty of someone who knows his worth and peace don't depend on her absence or presence. Let's dissect this power move step by brutal step so you understand exactly how to remain unshakable. Step 1. Pause before responding. Your initial instinct? React, respond, engage. The amygdala, the emotional center of your brain, is throwing a party. Dopamine spikes, craving the rush of connection, the validation of being wanted again. But the Stoic man doesn't let impulses run wild like a golden retriever chasing a ball. He disciplines them like a Spartan warrior training his body and mind. You don't reply immediately, not to play games, but to reclaim control. Because emotional reactivity is slavery disguised as urgency. It's the illusion that your peace depends on her response. Remember this, a delayed response is not a sign of weakness or indifference. It's a message. It says, "I am no longer the version of myself who waited endlessly for your inconsistency." It's a statement of self-respect. Step 2. Ask yourself, why now? Before you type a single word, ask the fundamental Stoic question, is this within my control? Her motives, her reasons, her feelings, they are outside your sphere of influence. Maybe her situationship crumbled, maybe she's bored, maybe she remembered your attention like a warm hoodie in winter. But none of that matters, because your response isn't about her reasons, it's about your mindset. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Her return is noise. Your clarity is signal. Step 3. Reject the validation trap. Here's where most men crumble. She reaches out, and suddenly the rejection feels reversed. She wants you again. You start to think, maybe she realized I'm the one. That's a dangerous illusion, the ego hero's drug. Don't fall for it. That's not love, that's ego heroin. Validation from her isn't what makes you valuable, your inner peace does. Stoicism teaches that your worth isn't up for negotiation every time someone circles back. You don't need her message to feel valuable. You don't need her attention to feel whole. You're not a slot machine waiting for her to press your buttons, because if someone couldn't see your value before, their return doesn't validate it. It simply confirms their confusion or indecisiveness. Step 4. Respond with power, not pettiness. When you decide to reply, do so with intention, not with sarcasm, not with a "look who came crawling back," and certainly not with lengthy emotional diatribes. Keep it simple, grounded, and measured. Examples. Hey, hope all is well. I've been doing good, focused on my goals these days. Short, direct, unaffected. You don't ask why she disappeared. You don't give updates. You don't reopen the closed door she slammed shut. You simply stand still, let her feel the weight of your presence, and maintain your dignity. Remember, Stoicism isn't passivity, it's precision. It's about choosing your responses intentionally, not reacting out of emotion. Step 5. Don't reopen what you've already healed. Most men make the mistake of lowering their guard the moment she returns. They revisit old feelings, old wounds, like a dog returning to vomit. But the Stoic knows that healing is not a revolving door. Just because someone knocks doesn't mean you have to answer. Epictetus said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize your mind is complicit in the provocation." If her return still has the power to disrupt your peace, then you're not healed, you're just distracted. Before you agree to meet up, talk again, or entertain the past, ask yourself, is this growth or is this nostalgia disguised as opportunity? Is this an invitation to rediscover your peace or a trap to distract you from your purpose? Step 6. Recognize the pattern, not the potential. Every man in love with a ghosting ex has one tragic flaw: falling in love with her potential, not her patterns. She was beautiful, fun, and had chemistry with you. But what did her actions show you? Ghosting is a pattern. Disappearing is a pattern. Emotional inconsistency is a pattern. A Stoic man studies patterns. He sees through the illusion of potential and recognizes reality. When someone shows you who they are, whether through actions or silence, believe it. Don't romanticize the possibility of change or future behaviors. Growth and respect come with consistency, not breadcrumbs. Step 7. Be willing to say nothing at all. Silence is underrated in a world addicted to replies. Most men think not responding is weakness, but it's actually the highest form of emotional strength. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing, not as a game or a punishment, but as a declaration of your sovereignty. You've outgrown the drama. You've detached from needing an explanation or validation, and you've reached a level of peace that no hey stranger can shake. As Seneca once said, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." Life is chaotic enough. Don't add ghosts and interruptions to the party. Step 8. Build a life so full she's just background noise. Imagine this. You're thriving. You're crushing your workouts. You're building your career. Your peace is unshakable. Your energy is golden. When she appears, whether in your inbox or in your mind, you barely flinch. Not because you're heartless, but because you're whole. Power is being so immersed in your purpose that distractions become irrelevant. You respond out of overflow, not need. And if you choose not to respond at all, it's not bitterness, it's sovereignty. Because the highest form of power isn't control over others, it's mastery over yourself. Bonus reality check. Would Marcus Aurelius text her back? Let's play a game. Imagine Marcus Aurelius sitting in modern times. He's journaling, drinking green tea. His phone buzzes. Hey, it's been a while. Would he panic, spiral, screenshot it to his friends? No, he'd probably stare at it, smirk, and go back to writing Meditations 2.0. Why? Because his focus is his fortress, his inner empire. He doesn't chase ghosts when he's busy conquering himself. So take a page from the Stoic playbook. Don't let a random text shake the man who's building kingdoms within. Final truth. Bombs. Not everyone who leaves is meant to return. Not every text deserves a reply. Not every apology is a doorway. It might be a trap. Your peace is not up for negotiation. Your time is expensive. Stop giving discounts. You are not Plan B. You are not emotional Airbnb. You are the prize, not the project. And if she comes back, smile. Because while she was figuring herself out, you were figuring yourself free. Remember, true power isn't about controlling others. It's about controlling your reactions, your peace, and your destiny. Stay grounded. Stay stoic. Keep building your kingdom within, and let the outside world catch up.